Well, Damien came to me last night, explained the situation to me, and made it very clear that in his mind and his view, he couldn't continue as a minister, even though this happened 14 years ago when he wasn't a minister. There is a requirement on anybody in the public service to abide by rules and regulations and engaged correctly and appropriately with public bodies. So he took the view that it was the right thing for him to resign. I accepted that decision last night. It is a big political price to pay, and I think he's paid it in terms of the political aspect of this. And I do want to say that he is a minister that worked very closely with me for a number of years, was my Minister of State in my last department in Enterprise, Trade and Employment. He's an extraordinarily decent person, somebody who's very hard-working and somebody who's very capable, and it's a difficult day for him, his supporters, his family, and I think we should bear that in mind today. He resigned as a minister. That is the political price that he's paid. I don't think it's necessary at all that he should resign as a TD. Ultimately, it'll be for the people of Meath West to decide whether or not they want to re-elect him in the next election if he runs again. I hope he does. I think the fact that we've seen a number of resignations from this government demonstrates to me that accountability does happen. I often hear people say that nobody in Ireland ever resigns. That can't be said about this government. We have had 4 resignations and ministers have been held to account.
But it shouldn't have to get to the stage that they have to resign. Surely they should be honest and open in the first place.
I think that's correct, but like I say, this is something that happened 14 years ago, happened before Damien became a minister, but he was very clear with me last night that he felt that it was beneath the standards that would be expected of a member of government, and for that reason he tendered his resignation. Well, I think the assurance that we can give people is that when these issues came to prominence, or when we became aware of these issues, that there was accountability, and 2 ministers have stepped down. That is, I think, evidence of accountability in action. And bear in mind that we have, over the last couple of governments, really made some very major strides forward in terms of transparency and accountability. We have whistleblowers protection legislation, for example. We have a lobbying act which didn't exist in the past. We've also, at least south of the border, removed the link between corporate donations and politicians, where the maximum donation that anybody can make is only a few thousand euros.